Alright, what's going on, guys? This is Maury from the Erie Better Beer Bureau doing a solo review today. No one else could make it, but Dave did supply me with the Surly Wet, which is what we're reviewing today from Surly Brewing Company out of Minnesota. This is their wet hop ale, hence the name Wet, brewed with ultra fresh hops. So I've had this one time before, and I'm real excited to try it again this year, so I'm going to get right into it, let you know what I think. Wow, it definitely doesn't have that big tropical nose that you would get on a normal, American, like West Coast IPA or double IPA. It smells grassy, and, it has that kind of fresh, grassy character about it, like almost like a little stickiness in the aroma. Some sweetness as well. Honestly, a little bit more clean than I remember. I'm actually picking up hints of like a white grape on the nose as well. Almost like a little bit of a honey character. Cheers, guys. Yeah, that's pretty nice. There's a sweetness right up front, and then you get a little bit of that grassy hop character. Definitely leaves that kind of sticky, fresh cut grass, fresh sticky hop like layer on the palate. It's good, but I remember it being better last year. Dave had kind of told me that he drank a can of this already and was a little bit underwhelmed, and I was like, dude, I don't know. Maybe your expectations were set too high, but maybe mine were as well, because this is not as good as I remember. Yeah, it's not bad by any means, but it's far from fantastic. And here's the thing. I wasn't expecting some big tropical, bomb, like we were talking about earlier in the review from like the West Coast IPAs. But this thing, there is that fresh, grassy aroma to it, but it's not there in a big way, and it's even less so on the taste compared to the aroma. And I thought the aroma was a little bit of a letdown. The taste is even more of a letdown, actually. I'll tell you what, this is canned on 9/12, and today is 9/26, so this is like 2 weeks old, and last year I had it a month old, and I remember it being a lot better than this. I'm going to go ahead and give this beer a 3.5 out of 5. I was going to go 3.75, but it isn't quite even there for me, guys. I'm not trying to diss Surly Wet, because honestly I remember it being a lot better last year, but I got to judge the beer that's sitting in front of me, and this year's Surly Wet, I don't know, man. It just is lacking in everything that I like in a wet hop ale, and I've drank quite a few of them. It's still, I think, a well put together beer. It looks good. They did a nice job with that. There are some good, decent flavors there, but I mean, this is one of the top wet hop ales out there with Founder's Harvest, and it's just not living up to it. So yeah, I'm gonna give it a 3.5, above average, but not as good as I remember. Till next time, cheers.